willing to go through the learning process with you.
All right.
I hope you're willing to stick with it.
Fred, what did you think of the bird?
I thought the bird was very good.
Yeah, see? He loves it. He's more of a cheerleader for me than you.
I was going to say, he's going to overly praise you, and you'll never learn anything.
He didn't overly praise.
No, I didn't.
So Fred
it's a good start.
Over the weekend, Fred sent
How
me...
is that an overly praising
Fred
comment?
emailed me his artwork that he drew on his iPad.
Yes, really? What was that?
He's got some program where he takes a pencil...
Yeah, it's like a stylus, a little rubber stylus.
And it draws on the screen.
Yeah.
And he drew a picture of a dog, and it was quite good, I thought.
Let me see.
I
You don't have it?
No,
Did you pull that up?
No, I mean, I wrote to Fred, wow, you're really talented. You're a good artist. So we both support each other in the arts.
Exactly.
I see.
As opposed
why don't
to
we
you,
have... Why don't we have...
naysayer.
You guys should have a show.
Why don't we have an art show? Your
know
work
what?
at half the gallery and my half.
You know what? I'll start doing some drawing, and we'll come up with it.
We'll save all those.
I guarantee
You know
there is a gallery in town that would jump at the chance.
I'll open the gallery. Forget somebody else. I'll be the gallery owner. I represent you two.
There you go.
Well, Hamptons, they haven't even seen my work yet. But Hamptons Magazine said they wanted me now to do a series of photo essays in their magazine. I said, no, not so fast.
Yes. Because this is my artist.
Right.
If someone would donate printing costs, I would print out one of those things and give it to Robin for a charity.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a Howard Stern photograph.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could say, you want subjects? We'll sell a session.
There you go.
Let's go to Will. Will, you're
Topless.
on there. Anyone wants to pose to me, it's topless. That's my thing.
I'll draw that topless, too.
Topless.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Fred will sketch you while you're
Get your
topless.
Topless.
Just imagine.
If I did an arty piece where you're not really showing nip and stuff, I think it would be a good picture.
Now, I have to show Nip in mine.
You're going to draw her nips?
I have to show Nip.
Look,
I'm a nip specialist.
I know what you should do. You should draw Howard, and Howard should take pictures of you.
That's not fun for either of us.
All right, Will, go ahead.
Topless.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Hey, I've been listening to you guys for over a week. I was abroad in China. I haven't been able to find the magazine here in New Orleans or in San Francisco. I've been to like 3 bookstores. Do you know if it's available nationwide?
Of course it should be.
Well, I know some people had trouble getting the magazine, but as of Friday, it was out, and they were sold out a lot of places in New York.
It's national, right?
It's a national magazine. I don't know what's going on with magazine distribution now, because, I mean, Will's in New Orleans. He should be able to get Rolling Stone. I feel like the world of magazines is changing.
It's shrinking.
Yeah, it's shrinking, and it's so sad, because I still love... I mean, I could order a bunch of stuff online, the magazines. It's not the same. I like holding a magazine, and I like owning it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know why people are having so much trouble getting Rolling Stone, but maybe in certain markets they don't even bother putting the magazine out.
But the magazine isn't as thick as it used to be either. Not only is it smaller,
ads.
it doesn't have as many pages.
It's the ads, because I was reading about this. Like, Rolling Stone has older demographics. It's funny. A lot of people... I still read it, but I realize I'm a 57-year-old guy.
That's right. You're not the young kid who used to wait for Rolling Stone.
Yeah, but so people my age read it, but they want to get younger kids reading the thing. And so this might have been a good opportunity. In fact, a couple of people tweeted, said, gee, I haven't picked up a Rolling Stone magazine in, 10 years. This is the first time I've done it. So I don't know how prepared they were. They probably have a certain amount of distribution. So I don't know what the deal is, Will. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure there's a way to get it.
Well, I'm going to keep trying, and, thank you very much, Howard, for everything. And if you guys, I was listening to the replay this weekend about when you came down to New Orleans. You guys should come down to New Orleans again and have a party.
We don't go anywhere anymore.
We don't go anywhere anymore, but I got to tell you something. I never realized, like me, you know me, I'm the guy who doesn't go anywhere, but I was shocked when I went to New Orleans, what a great time I had. Granted, it was Mardi Gras and all that. But
it wasn't Mardi Gras. We had our own.
Was that, there were beads? Remember they?
Yeah, but
that was Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras time. We
wasn't?
just sort of did it.
Oh, I thought that was Mardi Gras I was looking at. That seemed like a party to me.
That's what it's like, but we weren't, it wasn't Mardi Gras.
Well, I got to tell you, I love New Orleans. It was just fucking great. We had such a good time, the whole crew.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we'll welcome you back with open arms whenever you come back. We got Tulane. We got everything down here. We're recuperated from the Deepwater Horizon and Katrina, and New Orleans is back. Everyone should come and...
All right, well, I'll take you up on that one day, hopefully. You know what it is? I just don't get motivated. It's weird. Greg, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now, Greggy.
Howard. Oh, my God, dude, I am so excited to be able to get on the air with you.
Hey now.
I've been a big fan for years, man. You too, Robin. You too, Fred. Fuck you, Benji. I don't know if you're on. But real quick, you know, I love you to death, but I just wanted to let you know that was probably the dumbest thing you could ever do to buy an Apple computer, man.
Well, I disagree with you. I don't know what you're basing that on. I got to tell you something. I love my setup. I am all Apple now. I've got the iPhone, which I love. I'm learning how to type on that virtual keyboard. It's a bit of a challenge, but I'm doing
on the iPhone.
On the iPhone.
If you turn it sideways, it gives it a little more space.
Yeah, I do. That's how I do it.
Right.
And I'm fine with it. And also, I am absolutely in love with the iPad. Now, I had one for a while, but now that it's integrated into one system, I was on there. I was on Netflix watching that Jet Li movie, the new one.
So now you're telling me that that's why I'm having iPad issues, is because I'm not integrated.
No, but it makes it all fun and easier when you have everything all together. But the iPad is fantastic because I'm no longer carrying a laptop. I have no need for one. I have my regular computers. I do have a laptop, but I carry the iPad, and I love it.
So what were you watching on Netflix?
Jet Li, that Kiss of the Dragon, I think it's called, or something.
Jet Li with Kiss of the Dragon?
Jet Li and Bridget Fonda.
Right. That's when he takes the thing at the end of the movie and he sticks him in the neck with it.
Yeah.
And he's paralyzed.
I don't remember that.
But I was laying in bed. Beth was sleeping. I had the Dr. Dre headphones on. I'm laying next to her in bed, not bothering her. I got that thing on my iPad. Then I'm checking my email. I'm all over the fucking place with that thing. I love it.
So are you getting rid of your DVD, or you still can't?
No. I still can. But I have that. I don't even use it that much. You know, it's just those products. And someone said, "Are they paying you for this?" I go, "No, they're not." It just has been a tremendous experience. Yeah, there's some kinks to work out because it's a new system, and like I said, I'm having trouble replicating my pictures across the iDisk thing and all that. But
did you take everything off your old computer and put it on?
Yeah, everything.
Apple?
Moved everything over.
The Mac?
And you know me, I try to learn everything super fast. Like, if I was doing a little bit slower, it'd be a lot less frenzied. But all in all, I got to say, it's really exciting to be part of that technology. And
really? Steve
Jobs is a genius, and I love it. I really, truly do. I'm a big fan of Apple products.
The only thing I don't like about this is that Ralph has been saying this for
years to me. And
10 years.
And I wrote him a note, and I said, you know, Ralph, you've been telling me for 10 years to switch to Apple, and I got to tell you something. You were so right. I'm so happy that I did it. And he was absolutely right. I love that iPad. The new one, the iPad 2.
Yeah. And you love it more than the first one.
Yeah, it's lighter. The camera functions are really fun. The video is great on it. The idea that I could, like, if you had one and if you were at Wi-Fi and I was at Wi-Fi, we could look at each other and talk. It's so cool. I mean,
wait a minute. That means you have to be at home, or? For
the FaceTime application where you can actually video chat.
Yeah.
But like even last night, my daughter has Apple, I have Apple, boom. We were video chatting, you know, without Skype or anything else. We were video chatting. I was in her room. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because of a divorce, you know, there were a lot of times.
That's so cool.
It's great. I could be in her room with her.
Every evening you could check in and have some time.
No, she ain't looking for that. But,
well, I know. I'm just saying, if she was younger and actually liked you.
Yeah, it would be a whole big difference. But, it's really great. And the technology is great.
Yeah, Howard, I do like the iPhone and the iPad. Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah, it's great.
Those were some great inventions. And the
iMac computer is insanely great. And the screen and the quality and the ease by which you can use it and how helpful they are at the store. And from what I can tell, they're not just helpful to me because I'm a celebrity. I walk in there.
That's why people are in there all the time.
They seem to treat everybody the same way. And I don't know. I just think it's a super example of the way a company should be run.
I'll tell you, it's even seductive when you go in there to, somebody's standing at the door, can I help you? And then you tell them what you need, they take you right over. And I swear to God, it was just crazy to me when I bought an iPod and they just stood there and took care of the whole transaction. I never had to go to the cash register.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So, I don't feel like an idiot for buying the products. In fact, I'm having so much fun with them.
Well, the whole big thing about, I won't go, all technical into it, but the thing about the Apple PCs, it's almost like a big cover-up because they're using regular PC parts anyways. It's just that they're using Intel. And it's just they're covering up everything because they used to suck before, when they used to have those.
Greg, I mean, listen, for me, as a user, and I'm not as knowledgeable about this as you are, I'm having a good time with it, and I'm having fun. And I like the interface with the pictures and all of that. For me, for a guy who's not a sophisticated...
It inspires you to do stuff.
Right.
It really does.
Really?
I mean, the App Store alone is so much fun, and downloading new apps is so easy. And it's so... that I want easy.
By the way,
Easy.
somebody showed me a Terminator app.
Right.
That's on. I forget the name of it, but I don't know if you've seen that one.
No.
But you can download it, and then you can take any picture and put the Terminator effects on it, put metallic pieces all over it.
There are a million
cool.
photography type things you can do.
Yes.
And the iPic and all that. It's really great stuff. So for a guy like me, who I don't have all day to sit and be on a computer, when I get on, I need something easy. I get on there, and my life becomes very simple. I love the Safari web browser. I love the idea that I can take a pin cushion and pin cushion all my different websites. I love all that stuff. It's just...
Pin cushion?
Yeah. Like it's a big bulletin board in your computer.
You
and
mean push pin?
Yeah, a push pin. What do you call that?
It's a push pin.
Push pin. And like it looks like a big bulletin board, and you push the fucking pin in and you can tape it to your wall. It's cool. That's cool. You want cool stuff.
Yeah, you know what? You are right. I mean, those Apple computers are good for people who are into photography, they're into music, and they're into art.
Well, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else are you
into reading, I mean, it's fun. I'm impressed with the product, and I'm a big fan, and now I've converted everything I own. I like the Android phone. I thought it was very good, but quite frankly, I think that the iPhone blows it away.
Really?
First of all, I don't have a battery issue anymore. I bought an Android. Yes. I had to go out and buy an additional battery. Now, when I get something out of the box, I shouldn't have to do that immediately.
You shouldn't need something before you ever use it.
And the camera on the Android is inferior. It is not good. It's not easy to use. When that iPhone, that camera, you take great pictures.
What is this guy doing all of a
sudden? I don't know. And then when you buy an Android phone, for me, this is what I experienced. I was on 2 long phone calls. The battery was drained. This is the extended battery I bought within 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now that I'm on the iPhone, I don't know. I make phone calls. I got home last night. I still had 80% power. I mean,
you make phone calls. You have your apps. You have your all that stuff, the same stuff, and you still have battery.
And the thing is thinner. In fact, I'm almost thinking of adding a thicker cover because it weighs so little that it's almost not there. It's weird. So
I'm pissed.
Why?
Because now I have to go get on.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to get set up, but do it slowly. And
what do you mean do it slowly?
What I mean is, I went out, and I ended up buying 2 laptops and a couple of hard stations. And it turns out I don't even need the laptops. I don't even need, with that iPad and everything else.
So I only need 1 computer, and then I'll have an iPad.
I'm going to talk to you about it.
All right.
If I was you, I know what I would do, because I know your setup.
Well, I have another.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know what you need to do.
All right.
I have you figured out. I'm an expert on you. You're lucky.
You're going to be my photographer.
Yeah. Topless.
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 All right.
Topless.
Yeah, and when I talk to you, I need you topless.
Topless.
I wish you were topless more.
Topless.
It'd be so great.
Topless.
I wish you had a mental condition where you wanted to show your body and show
I'll probably get it at one point or another.
Right.
Topless.
Like Benji's like that.
No. Unfortunately.
Benji always wants to be topless. And then, you see his latest move? He doesn't lock the bathroom when he goes into it.
I walked in on Benji.
Yeah, I heard. What was he doing? Taking a dump?
He was standing there taking a piss.
Are his pants all the way down around his ankles?
No, thank God.
He
had just unzipped, but he was in that stance, the fireman stance.
And he does that on purpose. He wants people to walk in.
And then he just looks over his shoulder like, ah.
Observe my multitude.
Yeah. I mean, that's so gross.
It's hot.
He's so gross.
Do you really think I did it on purpose?
Yeah, of course you did. Because let me tell you something. I'm a guy who does not want to be seen going to the bathroom. And so I lock the door when I go to a public bathroom. You understand? Because it's really on my mind. You so don't care that you wouldn't mind someone walking in on you and seeing your penis and seeing you pissing. And it's a turn on to you. You want to be seen. that I think in a way you do keep the door unlocked, hoping someone will walk
I think
in.
that lock gets fucked up sometimes. But it was fun. I gotta say,
Yeah,
it
he
was
likes it.
fun.
If you